Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, the Iceberg Islands Park, where it is raining even though it should be snowing. And well, the park itself, I'd say it's doing fairly alright. There aren't a lot of guests coming, nor are there a lot of guests leaving, for that matter, but yeah, I mean, it says a green arrow over here. When I see that green arrow, I expect loads of them moving in. Maybe that has just happened. In any case, last time we managed to wiggle in a few rides on this island. This one I'm not particularly happy about because of the exit path. It's just no... Meh, I didn't want it like this, but, well, it's here now, it's not gonna move away, so, yeah, small downside. For the rest, I must admit, this whole park is doing rather well. There are, however, a few things I want to address. Take a look at this mouse coaster over here. What is missing? I know what is missing. It is trains on the track continuously. That's missing. And I believe that my setup over here, we just disable the terrain and the scenery and everything else. So we just have the cars. Do we? Yeah, and right now we can see the cars. Right, what do I see? I see 2 cars running and 1 train. From the other coaster. That's not right. I mean, it needs to be 6 cars running and 2 trains. Well, actually 12 cars running and 2 trains, with a third one just departing. That's more or less how I wanted to see. So clearly this is not working. Now, to fix that, we need to... Well, there isn't really a way to fix it easily with messing around with the timings. There is, however, a way to fix this, and that involves changing the coaster with the trains, which was also suggested in the comments, and I also kind of had that in mind that if this didn't work out, this was kind of like my plan B, because over here you can see we have rocket cars, and I think it would be pretty cool if we just transform this into a coaster with single cars too. So yeah, that's the plan. However, if I recall correctly, there is a break. Yeah, here it is. There it is. Right, that must be closed first, but if I'm not mistaken, this is a break piece. It's a little bit hard to see. Maybe we change the view. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that is indeed a break piece. So we need to change that because, well, when we go, single rocket style, the speed will drop dramatically. So yeah, we need to change this. Otherwise, they'll never finish this coaster. But other than that, we're gonna go rocket style. So let's get that sorted first. Yeah, we need to close you. We're going to... we can just up the speed really. Maybe drop it down to that. And then we're gonna change this to rocket cars with 1 car per train. We'll open that up. And right now we will lower this to, I don't know, say like 8 seconds to... No. We'll lower that to 5 and this to 8. So right now it should be equal to the mouse coaster now. Right, having done that, I don't think we've taken a look yet at the mouse coaster with its improved ratings, have we? Ooh, look at that, look at how grand, 8.5, close to a 9. That's the way I like it. Right, another thing I want to know, eggheads, what have you cooked up for me whilst I was wrestling with the terrain here, trying to squeeze in my infrastructure? What? A coffee shop? Huh, really? We have a coffee shop now, that's new. There it is, the coffee shop, it sells coffee! Surprise! Wow, alright, so I guess that this is like another drink stall. And what better, of course, than in freezing cold temperatures, because now it is freezing cold, 6 degrees. What better than to have a hot mug of coffee? Oh yeah, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this straight away, in fact. I want this there. Coffee shop. Oh man, in my country, a coffee shop is something totally different. Yeah, I don't think that that is the thing that they were thinking of when they designed that, but nonetheless, I find that funny. Now, we're also gonna put one over here just because, well, I know this is like another island. I feel like we should have the same things over here. Especially because this is new and coffee. Nice. I hope they also sell espressos and all that. Nice. Very nice. Rightio. Now, as it stands currently, this is filled up, and we might have big open stretches over here, but we know from experience that it is filled up when you look inside. So, it is time for us to move to the next island, and we have two to choose from. If we zoom out a little, we could go to this one, no, we could go to this one. I don't think it matters that much really when it comes to costs or anything. This one is slightly bigger, this one has a little bit more cliff faces and all that. Actually, I'm more inclined for this one because there's a lot of height difference, so I quite like. However, if we were indeed to go for that one, which it pretty much seems like, we would need to first work it out. Like, what I'm thinking is that we would probably want to go underground from over here, from this path, because this is already reasonably low, huh? Yeah, it's 8. We need to go down to height 1 though. We then go up over here. Best to go up over here, right in this corner piece. Go up and then have the path resurface right about this height. You know, this height. Because most of this island is pretty high. We'll then go around till about here. And then, you know, we'll build our stuff. And then we can always have it dive into the underground and go over here. However, I'd much rather... well, you know, in the end, for pathfinding issues, you know, to prevent those, I guess it would be best if we go to this island to go from this side and from this side. And that's purely for pathfinding issues, because I can already see it happening. That guests who want to go to the exit, who are on this island, well, maybe we can prevent that if we just access this from this island. But well, no, it's gonna be this one. This is the island that we're gonna go to. So yeah, I guess we have some, well, setting up to do. We also need to do a quick pricing check on everything. And now that the rain is gone, and this is a better moment for it. Sort this for me, please. What do we have on the rocks? Well, pretty much as I expected. You have lost your novelty value right at the end of October. It's not a shame. It's, like I said, as expected, so we'll lower that. Well, the rest seems to be alright now. Wow, look at this, man. The Berg is making a profit like crazy. Good stuff, good stuff. Right then, also, the eggheads, they're researching shops and stalls now. The next one is also going to be a shop and stall. I don't want another one, so maybe we should get more roller coasters. I'm thinking, well, I mean, as much as I want more roller coasters, and they're all going to be expensive, and the mine train is probably the one next, and even that's going to be expensive, and then we probably need this one because it's advertised as compact and it's new. I do want this, you know, so... But no, it seems that for coasters we're fine, so yeah, it's actually, you know what, we can keep it. I mean, it's not like we do actually desperately lack throw, right? So yeah, research those, please. Yeah, we definitely lack them. Right, it is time to get building. Otherwise it's never gonna get done. So, oops, that one, and then you with these supports. Right, so let's just see what the game is telling me. It says chairlift in the way. Well, that's annoying. And from over here then? That doesn't work because roller coaster in the way. Yeah, of course. I mean, why would anything ever be easy, right? Now that is seriously annoying though. What we could do, of course, is go down from this side to, and then we'll have to see where we end up, of course. Yeah, I guess that is the better plan. So we'll do that. We'll go down there to 2. And then we just need to go down to rock bottom, which is where we are at. And then I guess the underground view right now. Right, now it is time to do some calculating and all that. Or actually some just proper extension of where we're gonna be entering the mainland. It's actually, I thought it would be a good plan to, we might not be that far off really. It does extend. Man, this is hard to see, man. It's hard to get the proper view for this stuff. If I'm just looking at this, you know, right now, we seem to be on this line, so we would be entering over there. I guess there's no real harm in it, so... Oh, actually there is, because we should be going one to the side so that we have a shorter distance. Is that true? That is true. Right, so... that's where we want to go, and then over here. Yeah, now we need to build this. This needs to extend. I mean, and I'm doing it like this right now, so there's no way back either. What? It's raining again? Wow, the weather is crappy here. We really are at the North Pole, it seems. Right. Man, I wish we could make this out of glass, you know, so that you were walking in like a glass tunnel. How cool would that be? I think that would be pretty slick. Right, now we need to just figure out where we would need to go, really, in terms of height. Let me just see. Ooh, wow, you are a daring guest. You know there's nothing here, right? We're at height 5 right now. If I open up the terrain markers and then actually enable the terrain, we would need to go to height 10. So that means like we need to go double as high as we're going currently. Height 10 is what we want, yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Right. I guess... oh man, this is gonna be difficult. I really dislike this view to build in. Let's see again. What are we at right now? 7. However, where is our freaking build tile thing? Right now, we would be on the right side to go over here to this area. Which I guess we should do. And then up even further. To the point where we are at right now. Okay. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. We managed to do it, and it didn't cost us that much actually. Now, as far as the path goes, I'm thinking of just keeping it over here a little bit. So that all the rides are on the inside. They don't have to be, they could also go to the outside, of course. Now the good thing is, we can build stations below the path because we are quite high up. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of just going through these pieces, you know, and then just bring the path up till here, basically. Actually, what we would need for this to work properly is for the path to go up till here, say like here, and then just return. That would be the best, so that there's a loop. Yeah, Yeah, that would definitely be the best. I can see the use of such a thing. Alright, let's... Wow, and there's a lot of guests going for this path too, man. I mean, they do know there is nothing here yet, right? Wow, okay. Wow, I'm actually feeling the pressure. I need to keep ahead of these guests with the building of the path. We need to take a proper look right now. Height 8, height 10. If I drop down 2, I'm not gonna be at that square. So... it's actually not that bad. There. Right, okay then. I think it is high time that we place a little bit of this everywhere. Because right now there is literally nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Total void. Ice. Nothingness. Emptiness, you know. Only the cold and the darkness, because we do not build like ghosts. Yeah. Yeah, the surfaces in this park are outstanding. Now, this is looking quite a bit better. We'll place these as well, wherever we can, because they're nice. Right, okay, this is starting to look quite solid right now. We can then place a few in the underground. Can you imagine? You're walking on the bottom of the ocean, but there are ice ball dispensers. Okay, well, here we are. This is more or less finished. It did cost us quite a hefty chunk of money, and we still need to get staff over here in this area. Which, wow, we don't need much. Oh, actually, we don't need to. We can just leave them mowing the grass. Now, we don't need much over here, but... well, 2 I think would be the minimum. 1 for the underground section, and then another one for... you know, the island part of it, like this. Yeah, we definitely need to. If there's only one handy dude doing this whole section, that ain't gonna work. I can tell you that right now already. So, let's see, we'll assign this. Now this is easier assigning because there is actually a whole freaking, well, underground tunnel that we can see now. So, there. I don't really know how it runs over here, so we'll just give him a wide area so we know he covers everything. In fact, didn't I go to the side? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I also need that area. Maybe even more also over there. I don't know, really. It's, well, if that's the case, then I don't need these areas. That is pretty much certain. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it will stay clean. Right, now it is time for us to build some stuff over here that the guests can actually enjoy. And I have one thing in mind that I actually wanted over here at this island, but that was a little bit too big. So we're gonna build it at this smaller island, and we know it as the rowing attraction. Yes, we're gonna build this. It's not the greatest of rides, I know, but I wanted this already for quite a while, so better late than never, I guess, right? And besides, it also isn't... Ooh, a balloon stall. No, but besides, it's also the perfect occasion to build this over here, because this island is smaller, so it's not as costly. Yeah, you know, every downside has its upside, I guess. Right, I don't know if we'll be able to make it all the way around. No, it is still quite a large area to go around. Ooh, I'm looking at... Ooh, that is going to be really tight. In fact, we might not even be able to make this. Ooh, no! Oh my good lord! No! Wait, what? Hold on a second. Have we now just... I don't know how this works, but for some reason we have open water tunnels here. Okay, I guess so. I don't know how that works, but this is... Yeah, okay, so, guest? I don't know why this is all of a sudden open. Maybe it has to do with me placing these rowing attraction tracks above it, you know? It somehow, I don't know, interacts or something? But, I don't know, it does look quite dangerous though, I have to admit. But anyway, we are now the proud owners of the rowing attraction. And man, I can't wait. Now, we need to set this one up and... Well, let's see what we... Nice! Look, now we have all the boats enabled. It seems like they've listened. I think that water tricycles in the icy oceans aren't really the thing. Neither are swan paddle boats. But I guess, you know, with the whiteness and all that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, you know, swan paddle boats. Yeah, alright, well those swan pedal boats. Fine. That's what we'll go with. Yeah, we need to charge $5 for this. Clearly, and we need to get lots of gas going on this ride, because we are in need of money, if it wasn't apparent. We're gonna call this the Song of Ice and Fire. Just a Song of Ice, you know. I mean, it's a swan song, the Song of Ice. Oh, poetic, yeah. Now, we need to get the queue up there ASAP so that the guests can indulge themselves in the pleasures of rowing. As far as that is even a pleasure. Oh, that's nice. That actually fits straight up. Alright, well, we'll open it up then. We'll worry about the exit later. It won't be for quite a while till the first guests have returned. Anyway, so... I guess what we could do is just go up over here like this. And then... maybe go straight. And then... up like this, so... yeah, that works. Right, we need to remove that window. So we don't have that, you know, that, well, blinking square. Because that blinking square, you know, guests can walk on the blinking paths. So now, we got benches everywhere, and that's all sorted. I guess what we now only need is a handy dude who's going to keep this clean too. We're gonna assign him his area, his zone. There, it's done. Now, in terms of money, yeah, I know, bad, very bad. But we do have new shops and stalls to compensate a little bit. For one, this balloon stall that we're going to tuck away over there very nicely. We're gonna give white balloons over here. That should be at least some money coming in. We could also have another one, yeah, like over here, for example. I don't know, maybe a little bit further out here. You know, just to add some balance to the ride distribution. I don't think that would be such a bad idea. If we can we, I mean, I'm just looking at this. There seems to be... no, it's not hooked up because there's a slope over there. Right, okay. But we can hook it up over to the corner over there, so we might as well do that, man. You know, and if this is like the next best spot, so be it. We'll have that one be blue like that, sure. And we will... oh, that's bad. How did that happen? How did that happen? Vehicle malfunction. And it crashed. I mean, we need to do some investigation. Where did this crash now? Let's see. It crashed right over there, but that was because it came back. This one. traveling at 0 kilometers an hour. Did it not make it somewhere? You'd almost be inclined to take that as an answer to why this crash happened. Where is the next lift piece in that? Yeah, you'd almost think that the car didn't make it up the lift over here, and therefore it crashed. I don't like that one bit, you know. Can we fix that? Is there like a remedy to that? I guess the only real remedy to that would be to add more lifts towards over here. No. That's the only real remedy that I could think of. Even then, it could still stall on a curve, of course. Oh, that's really bad. In any case, we need to close this. We can't leave that there because that car is also... that car was also stuck there. But balls, man, that's bad. How many people have died in the crash? 2. That's really bad. I'm sorry, my pixel guest. I didn't want this for you ever. Balls. Yeah, look at that. Now we're gonna see a lot of guests leaving as well. This is not good. It's time to lure them back. And what better than to do that with balloons, of course. You know, that's like the honey for the guests. They will come in droves now. Alright, sarcasm off. Now, it's really bad actually to have a crash like that happen, but well, sometimes, you know, it's not in your control. We'll have to see though. If that happens again too frequently, if we need to, well, adapt the design. It could be that we need to adapt it, but... Oh, and another thing, by the way, this island does not have any music yet. Let's change that, alright? Let's give this some music. Now, I have been made aware of the water style. I guess that's quite fitting. Now, I have been made aware of the option that you can add your own custom music, and well, you know, that kind of appealed to me, but I haven't really done that, and I don't really have any suitable music for it other than just, well, you know, music that I listen myself, which isn't really like theme park music, but I'll have to see if I can come up with something. Ooh. A go-kart. Well, that's really nice. What we still need though is, well, we need food stuff here. Because I'm now just facilitating the park here, which is also direly needed. We need food stuff, which I guess the best place for that would be over here really. I mean, in lack of any other place. And we also need coffee stuff. We'll go with this one because it's a little bit cheaper, so there. And money, as you can see, is a thing that we're quite tight with. Yeah, maybe it's time to generate some money and actually, you know, build some scenery. Nicened up the place a little bit whilst we wait for more monies. What I quite like are these snowy fences, for example. I think that's quite a nice touch. Look at this. Yeah, you know, safety, so they don't fall off into glacial waters and all that. We'll place one more over here. And then something over there. And I guess it's best served, you know, all our scenery placement and all that over here. Because here is where the rides are and they have actual benefits. Now, in terms of trees, I mean, we're kind of like, you know, pretending we're on an iceberg, so a tree doesn't really make sense on an iceberg, you know. Well, the iceberg has been here for a very long time, but I don't think that that's the case, so we'll just stick with snowballs and, you know, snowflakes and all that. Well, I guess that's cool too. So, there. They're all really of these small kind snowflakes. That's alright though. They do look nice too. They have a bit of a purple color to them though, but minor detail. Look at that snowball right on top of that tunnel. I approve. Could we fit this right in here? No, because yes, we can. Nice. And then maybe a snow hut over here. Yeah. Alright, it's starting to look like something right now. Like so. Alright, I approve mightily. Let's see. We could also build another snow castle right over here. Yeah, we can. I guess it would be better to have it face like this. Like this. Look at that. Wow, that's nice. And it seems the guests are also digging it, because we are getting more guests by just placing the scenery. However, these castles, they're quite expensive, so I better be placing them sparsely, otherwise I think the effect might be gone to waste. You know, and we are, after all, trying to save money, so yeah, maybe I should have thought that through a little bit more carefully. Oh well. In any case, yeah, it does also add quite nicely to the park. I really like this. That's also important. Look, just like this, and like this. So, and what we could also do is add a few more fountains. The roller coaster is in the way over there, but like this, yes. And then like this, yes. Yeah, that works. Right, and then maybe like an Iceman on top over here. Yeah, and a hut over here with some snow stuff all around. Look at this. Alright, that's looking pretty solid. Now, I'm looking at our money and I see that we have practically none. So, that's not going so well. I guess this whole rowing attraction in the end might not have been the brightest choice, but no, well, we'll have to see if this was a big mistake. In any case, we're on a tight budget, so we need to be building cheap stuff. But do we have any cheap stuff? That is the question. You're only gonna find out next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.